Okay, of the hour. Let us get started. Welcome into the Pins to Paychecks Masterclass. I'm Barbara Bonds. If you don't know me, I'm a lead member of Kim's support team, and I am so excited to welcome you in. But before we get started, let me just say you're in the right place. You really are in the right place. Nobody teaches Pinterest like Kim Ward, but they try. Kim has helped people around the globe create passive income, generate billions, you heard me right, billions with a B of views on their Pinterest content, and has made it possible for so many family-focused entrepreneurs not to have to choose between making money and making memories, right? She has shared the stage. I always call her a celebrity because she is, but here's proof. She has shared the stage with Les Brown, Ray Higdon, Suzanne Evans, Olympian Marion Jones, and so many more celebrities and influencers that we love and adore. Why? Why has she done that? Because she knows her stuff. Kim retired her husband, Rich, 6 years ago. So they travel the world with their daughter, Adriana. Adriana, just in case you don't know, she is a #1 best-selling author herself. So if you haven't read The Time Traveler's Adventure, make sure you download that on Amazon or order it on Amazon. It's amazing. And Kim now, because she has built this business, she now has the opportunity to be completely present with her dad during his cancer battle with no guilt. Like, that is why we do what we do. And that is why she is so passionate about teaching people Pinterest so that they can live like that. Kim is a servant leader that over delivers. If you know her at all, you know that that is true. You are in the right place if you've been curious about Pinterest and you're not sure how it can work for you, or if you're using Pinterest but you haven't quite mastered it and you are looking for a way to make money and not spend all day on social media. So without further ado, if we were in a stage, in an auditorium, I'd say stand up, but without further ado, please welcome the Queen of Pinterest, Kim.
Oh my gosh. And we're done. That was amazing. I didn't even tell her to say, I'm done. Welcome in. I am so honored to be here. Barbara, you're getting a raise for saying all of those amazing things. That was fun. That was so fun. I get stage fright, so I had to go away and just breathe and pray and then come back so that I can serve you. So thank you so much for being here. I know that, you are not spending your time, you're investing your time. Can I get an amen? Time is our most precious commodity. I don't like to waste it. I don't like my time wasted. I don't like to waste yours. So what we're going to do, we are going to dive in. We have over 600 people registered for this training right here. And like I was saying earlier, our Zoom room can only fit 500 people. So I hope and I know that the right people are in the room. So, who wants to make some money? Let me tell you, Barb said a lot of amazing things about me. We often look at people who are successful and who've done the things that we want to do, and we assume that their journey has been without flaws, without haters, without bumps in the road, without learning. Did you know that it takes 10,000 hours to master a skill? 10,000 hours. And the Bible tells us we are to be skillful, right? So I have been learning, breathing, sleeping, eating, drinking Pinterest since 2021. And I want to deliver everything I can. But first, let me try to get my slides. So if you're wondering, hey, can this work for my business? Is Pinterest the right place for me? I know you have those questions and you're in the room because you're ready to hear the truth. You're ready to learn how Pinterest can help you set yourself free the same way that I have. So let's look at Joni. I don't know if she's in the room with us, but she says, before working with Kim, I felt like I was spinning wheels. I saw your comments. I know you're tired of Facebook. I know you're tired of social media. I know you're straight up tired, right? She hired a coach for over $30,000 and had nothing to show for it after a year of coaching. Kim taught me how to pin, and just in time. That's a true story. Because in 5 days before Christmas, I slipped on ice, broke my ankle, and required immediate surgery. Let me ask you a question. When life hits you, when things hit you, how does that affect your business? You don't have to answer. You don't have to throw yourself under the bus. These are the things that I want you thinking. So in Joni's case, that could have completely been catastrophic. But look what she says. I was able to pin during my post op recovery from home, and I made 6 sales during the month of January, most ever sales in a single month. Give Joni some love, please. Many of you, if you've been around my circle for a while, you've heard me talk about Jo Tetlow out of Australia. She may be sleeping right now. She's a little bit of a lunatic and a super fan, but she always wakes herself up in the middle of the night to come to our trainings, no matter what time it is. What's up, Mike? What's up, Elise? I see you, Nancy. She says, after years of building an active Facebook group, this is all my Facebook friends here. What's up, Tony? With over 6,000 members, her Facebook group was shut down. Y'all, let me just stop the bus for a minute. We know there's no phone number to call Facebook and be like, hi, customer service, Mr. Zuckerberg, hi, you pissed me off again, right? No, there's no email to write into customer service. She was out of luck. And she says here, I depended on that group as I hadn't built an email list or really grown an audience elsewhere. So when I learned from Kim that you don't need an audience or followers on Pinterest, I hired her. Did you know that you don't need followers to make money on Pinterest? In just 5 months, I did $25,000 in sales. Give Jo a hand. And then summer. Last but not least, I'll brag on. I love this because I wanted to show you variety. I wanted to show you some diversity between businesses, right? Joni is an affiliate marketer. She pins a lot of her Amazon products. Jo Tetlow has her own hemp oil for dogs. Summer here, she's in the early childhood education space. And she said, I really wasn't quite sure how to even use social media to generate leads or find new clients. Have you ever felt that way? I mean, honestly, we're here. This is a safe space. I know I have. So she says, I met Kim in a Facebook group. Isn't that ironic? And was so impressed by her that I hired her to help me become visible and build my virtual spider web, as she calls it. I'm going to talk to you today about building your virtual spider web. What does that mean? Stick around. So, as uncomfortable as I felt, I know you can relate to this. Tony, I see you. Tony was just with me in Fort Myers this past weekend, an amazing workshop with our coach, and I was super uncomfortable. I squirmed, but I lived through it and we grow through it. So Summer says, as uncomfortable as I felt, I trusted the process, did exactly what Kim told me. Ready for this? Are you sitting down? The result was a $50,000 day. Has anyone here had a $50,000 day before? Because if you have, I want to celebrate you. I mean, from a 45-second video. So let me ask you that. Did you know that Pinterest loves your video? Let's go. Congratulations, Summer. So I can help you. And you know that. That's why you're here, right, Phil? So I'm going to give you 3 simple steps, Ruth. Number 1, you either have or you need a product or service. Okay? If you have a product, fabulous. You're in the right place. If you don't have a product or a service yet, that's great. You're in the right place. And you might be thinking, what is she talking about? I'm going to show you. So that's step 1. If you have a product, just say me. Just let me know where we're at. If you do not, and I will ask this question again, just because I know people kind of late to the room. Awesome. Awesome. I'll tell you what that means, but not yet. So if you're like, hey, I know I could use more money, I want more money, I need to make more money, but I'm not quite sure what my product or service is yet, feel free to let me know. And I want you to know, like I said, this is a safe space. I have a zero tolerance policy. You will not be recruited. You will not be, the vampires aren't coming out for those of you who say, no, I don't have a product yet. It's okay. Thank you for being honest. So step 2 is you're just going to open a Pinterest account. All right? That's easy. We can breathe still. And then step 3 is we get to pin content. So when I say pin, that literally means we're just posting. We're posting like we do on Facebook, on Threads, on Instagram, but more strategic. And that's why you're here. So you get to pin content either in a like a Canva graphic or an image, right? That's called a pin, a static pin. Or I should say, and you can pin video. Okay. So what I want to know is who here is already creating video either for TikTok, YouTube Shorts, maybe Facebook and Instagram Reels. Let me know if you're already creating video. Leah's like, yep. Grace, Lisa, oh gosh, okay. Woo, y'all fast. Let's go. Yes. That's for sure. Yeah, I am an Amazon influencer. So I agree, Amy. Love it. Love teaching it. Love showing you how to do it with Pinterest. So are you taking those videos that you're already creating and bringing them over to Pinterest? Because if not, we already found your first gap. Okay, cool. You're in the right place. So I can help you. Barbara did a great job telling you how amazing I am, but I got to let you know what an honor it was this year to be named in the top 10 influential entrepreneurs of 2025 by MSN. My family generates daily leads and our cash register rings daily. It can be a micro sale, right? It doesn't always have to be these big flecks of a high ticket thing like Summer. She had a $25,000 program. She sold 2 of them in the same day, back to back. And MSN is a news, it's a news outlet. And so she sold 2 of them back to back, right? So it doesn't have to be that big. It can be these micro sales, like some are talking about affiliate marketing with Amazon. It can be a lot of you here. I'm seeing you've got a network marketing company or an MLM. Fabulous, right? I know I promote multiple things. I'm a coach, I'm a trainer, I'm here teaching you Pinterest, but I'm also a very proud ambassador for a Christian ministry network where I'm able to, well, first take care of me by walking with God, but show others how to do it and make a little bit of money in the same time, right? Since I started my journey, I have done over $1 million in personal sales online. That's the impressive part, is the online part. Most people struggle to make their first dollar online. I've done over $1 million in sales online. And then I broke history in the largest ever attraction marketing platform by placing #1 in 4 consecutive affiliate contests. So I need to know, would you like your inbox? Are you ready for your inbox to look like mine? And I know it's scrolling a little fast. I can't stop it, but I wanted you to see the days. I wanted you to see the consistency of my inbox. If you look at those days, it's all day, every day. That would be great. So let's go. So again, what if you have a product? That's fantastic. What that tells me is that you once had a pain, a problem, and or a desire, right? And you found a product or a service that helped you close the gap from where you are to where you want to be. You had such great result with it that you decided to sell it because you want to impact other people and help them avoid the pitfalls and challenges that you had once upon a time. Am I right? It's because you have a servant heart. It's because you care about people and love them, and you are so servant, and I see you. So, what if you don't have a product yet? I'm going to introduce you to a very effective business model with little to no risk whatsoever. And like I said, before I do, this also fits the network marketing space, the MLM, as we call it, multi-level marketing. So again, we've had a lot of people kind of come in the room. I'm watching you as we started. So do you currently have a product that you love? Are you amongst that group? Yes. Cool. Okay. Love. I love the enthusiasm about your product. You can't promote something if you don't believe in it, right? So, for those of you who said I don't have something yet, or right? There's a big or here, because when I teach those success stories that you saw and yours, we're going to create yours together. You can become what we call a distribution channel for your audience. And what that means is, for those of you who are saying yes right now, you already have a product. That means you are already a trusted advisor for people. They trust you, right? So if you're in the health and wellness space, which I can see many of you are, you can also share things on Pinterest like, hey, if you infuse breathing techniques, you can bring in affiliate products like yoga mats, right? Earbuds, anything that is complementary to your existing products that doesn't contradict or conflict with what you do. It keeps the lane the same for your audience, right? And you're opening an additional stream of income for yourself. So if you said, no, I don't have anything yet, I want to talk to you briefly about affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is a way to earn money by promoting another company's products or services. You, the affiliate, you receive a commission for every sale that you make by sharing your link. You get a link, right? So the difference between network marketing and MLM means most of the time you're focused on team building as well as customer acquisition. And you usually have a monthly expectation of what you need to pay, right? And that's okay. I am not knocking anything. I do have a network marketing partnership myself, but I'm also an affiliate marketer, right? Sanella just said yoga mats go very well with having access to lawyers. You can merge anything together as long as it's congruent with your message for your audience. So I have one client right now who she is also a health coach. And I'm like, great. What dumbbells do you recommend? Hey, what clothing, right? What stretchy clothing do you recommend? I had this massage therapist a few months ago come to me for affiliate marketing, and she was telling me about these leggings that have little nubbies. I can't believe I'm using this term. These little nubbies on the inside of the legs. So, what they did was, as you walk, they massage you gently and it moves your lymphatic fluid. Now, think about this. In your business, you know that you have things that complement. And so in her case, I said, you keep sharing all of these leggings with your clients, but you're not giving them your affiliate link. So you've left a lot of money on the table. And she said, I had no idea that was even a thing. And I said, well, most people don't know that these leggings are a thing. So whether you're looking at affiliate marketing as an added potential to what you already have, and trust me, I'm not selling you anything here about affiliate marketing. I don't care. I'm just sharing what the possibilities are on Pinterest. Or I should say, and network marketing and the MLM side, you don't have to create the products, right? Someone else did that for you. You don't have to bill anyone or chase money. You don't have to store inventory in your closets or ship anything. And then you choose when you work and how you work. That's why I love affiliate marketing. So, if you're like, holy crap, I didn't know this, I'm super excited, or whether you did, where do you find affiliate opportunities? Well, I'm here to tell you that it is very fun to monetize your life. Oh, yeah, it is. Retailers that you already know, that you already love, that you already shop at, and that you probably already tell your friends about have completely free affiliate opportunities, right? Influencers that you know and love have affiliate programs. I have one. A lot of people who registered for this because you came through an affiliate of mine. Services that you already use. I am constantly being hit by Capital One, by Airbnb, because I have an Airbnb. They want me to find other hosts and they're willing to pay me in order to do that, right? Businesses in your community. My friend Julie in the room has a coffee shop that she loves in her town in Kansas. And she found out that they have an affiliate program. She loves the coffee. She drinks the coffee. So now she shares it with people and she opens up an additional stream of income without being weird, icky, or awkward. So if you don't have an affiliate program and you're like really inspired by that, we are going to help you find an opportunity that's congruent and aligned with you to make more money in our program that I'm going to tell you about later on. Okay. So that's simple step one. And I mean simple. Things you would never even think of, like the home shopping network, Lowe's, Home Depot, Amazon, Walmart, Target, Tractor Supply. They all have affiliate programs. Services like Southwest, Capital One, Airbnb, right? You name it. They've realized that, hey, we can save money on our advertising dollars from TV, radio, blah, blah, blah. And we can revenue share with the micro influencers, with you, because you're going to work more effectively because of your warm market connections than potentially a commercial. So they're saving a ton of money and they're able to pay you. That brings us to step two. You are going to open a Pinterest account. Now, I realize there's a lot of us in the room with a big variety and diversity of where we're at in our business, in our skill set. You may already have a Pinterest account. So you may be 2/3 of the way there. Congratulations. I want you to ask yourself, who is it that you want to help? I said this, marketing to your ideal customer, right? Client, or even potential business partner. If you are team building, is marketing to the person that you used to be. Desi, I see you. She says, Bakers. I want to give this girl a shout out. I haven't had a chance yet, but just yesterday she texted me. She has a homemade cookie subscription box. And just yesterday, she reached out to me. She received a new subscription box customer from Pinterest. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Stay at home moms. Yep. Very cool. Small business. Awesome. So have you, when we get out of bed in the morning, I think that's when we're super honest and vulnerable with ourselves. We shuffle our feet to the bathroom, right? We're half asleep, half awake. Some of you total freaks of nature are super morning people and you're like, hello, good morning. That's not me. I'm the shuffle my feet kind of gal. And we're brushing our teeth and you're looking at yourself in the mirror. What's the language that you're using to yourself when you were at your worst? I mean it. Because a lot of times we as marketers, we want to get super creative. Ah, me too, Tony. And talk to people from this 20,000-foot view of the person who's already healed and already done that. And we're so good. Yes, you are. But when you speak language that's over their head and over their emotions, they're not going to build rapport. They're not going to connect with you. So when you get super real with yourself and say, look, let's cut to the chase, right? Here's Kim Ward, the previous version. I'm going to be so freaking vulnerable with you right now. I was a corporate zombie who worked 60 hours a week. I really needed to prove to my my child self, me, the girl that I was as a little girl who had so much trauma, that I was capable of amazing things. So what did I do? I outworked myself, and I was trying to prove to my corporate entity that I was worthy of the jobs, the promotions, and the pay. I was always stressed out as a result of that. I was always, and not sometimes, always the last parent to pick my kids up from daycare and the Boys and Girls Club. I had one here and one here. And there were nights, and I know someone here understands that when I pulled up to my daughter's daycare, guess what? The freaking teacher was outside with my older daughter. I have 3 kids, by the way. My older daughter in her car seat, and the only light on was the street light. And they charged $1 per minute when you were late. I missed activities. I was absolutely paralyzed with mom guilt. I took my stress out on the people at home, the people that I loved, the people that I was doing it for. Why? Because there was no time, there was no sanity, there was nothing but high stress level. And the weekends, which were supposed to be for family and relaxation, that was time to get the groceries done, get the laundry done, clean the house, get ready to start over. And yes, I lost my only sister and my only mother, the two people that can never be replaced in my life, both to suicide. So, who am I talking to? When they say make your mess your message, you don't have to go out there and air your dirty laundry. We cannot teach or share from open wounds. We can only help impact people from our scars. So get a pen and paper, and I'm not saying right now, but later, please do this and think about why, really truly why you're doing what you're doing today, right? My friend Tony is in the room right now. He lost 80 pounds on his product. Congratulations. Give Tony a huge round of applause for that. That's amazing. But if we were to look at, Tony, why was that important to you? Right? Were you out of breath? You know, all the things that we know people are ashamed of, are flooded with guilt, that they beat themselves over the head over and over for. We're afraid to talk to them that way. But when you talk to them the way they need to hear it, you're going to convert, right? And the same goes anywhere. And I mean, we're talking about Pinterest here, so this is why we kind of get in check with ourselves and say, wow, sometimes the person who's speaking out with the brutal truth, your person on Pinterest is looking at you going, damn, they understand me. They get me. And nobody in all of this content that I'm scrolling, consuming, has had the balls to talk to me the way that they just did. You know what that does? That builds rapport, that builds trust, and that is like, I feel seen, I feel heard. Now they follow you. So guess what happened? Now, holy crap. Is it a secret? I mean, you saw, look at me, miss out on my kids, right? Last to pick them up, trading time for dollars, paying someone extra money to raise my daughter, lost most, two super important people in my life because they decided to take their own out of this world. Is it a secret that I help family focused entrepreneurs build a leveraged business so that they can maximize both the profit as well as the family time? Did that surprise any of you? Oh, of course not. Right? And some of my friends, there's Tony right there. We had a great, great, great weekend. So, no, it shouldn't surprise you because I want to offer to people what I didn't have during a certain season in my life. And the same is for you with your current product, service, and opportunity. So, you ready to look under the hood and see how we can get this done? Yes, I love that. Greg's like, yep, all right, one person. Greg's awake. Awesome. All right, Carla, you're ready too? I'll show you too. So let's talk about some steps. Like I said, step one is to open your Pinterest account. Hey, Aaron, so there's a personal account and there's a business account. Without me telling you, which of those two do you think I would direct you to? A personal Pinterest account or a business? All right, Lisa. Good, good, good. Okay, of course. Of course, a business account. So, with a business account, Pinterest is going to feed you analytics and metrics. And I know sometimes that's scary, right? If it, again, I'm speaking to all of us. There are some major, we're here and we're here, right? So let's just all agree, hey, this is for everybody. So there's metrics and there's analytics that Pinterest is going to feed you. We cannot build our businesses on emotion. What? But I'm so passionate about what I do. Passion has nothing to do with emotion. We build our business based on the data. What's working? What's not working? And if you don't have the data, then you are going in blind and you have no idea what's working and what's not working. I highly doubt Coca-Cola and SEAL Team 6 are going in blind. So when you log in, for those of you who are asking, can I change my personal account to a business? Great question. Absolutely. When you log into your personal account, you'll see on the top right-hand corner, there's an arrow, a drop-down arrow next to your face, right? Click the arrow and you're going to see an option that says convert to business. And that's it, convert to business. And the steps are super, super simple. Okay. Also, that's going to open up the ability to potentially run Pinterest ads if you want to someday. You don't have to. The way that I teach organic Pinterest marketing is all you need because we're looking at evergreen longevity and mileage of your content. All right. So far, so good. Number two, obviously, you want to set up your profile. So now this gets a little bit tricky because we, as the marketer, no, absolutely not, Patrice. Pinterest does not require you to have a business link or a website. It can be blank. All right. So you're going to set up your profile. And we, as the consumer, we search different than we, as the marketer, talk. Do you understand what I mean by that? So if I wanted to promote these beautiful, snazzy sunglasses, I would want to be like, oh, blue, Ray-Ban sunglasses, great guy gift. I don't know. I'm just off the cuff here. I would literally not talk about the product as the marketer the way that my consumers on Pinterest are searching for it. Everything that we do is in terms of a keyword. And a keyword is basically a code, a cipher, or a way that your audience is searching on the search engine to find your stuff. So when you set up your profile, ask yourself this. And I'm not telling you, yes, you can, no, you can't. I have my name on my Pinterest account, but I don't have my business name. Why is that? No one's searching for Life by Design Solutions, LLC. I will never, ever, ever get found if I'm kind of just doing what I need to do as the marketer. I need to figure out, how are my people searching? If they're looking for affiliate marketing tips for beginners, right? That you bet is going to be in my profile. So think about what your people are looking for. And I mean, I know there's tools we can use, right? I use a lot of tools and Pinterest is one of them. It is the greatest visual search engine in the world. So if you go up to the Pinterest search bar and you're typing in a keyword or two for inflammation, weight loss, it's going to give you predictive text on what your people are searching for. Your job is to take those words and use it against people, but for their benefit. All right. So you want to use those keywords in your profile so that you're found when people are either searching for you on Pinterest or searching for you on Google. And for all of you asking questions right now, I'm going to stay at the end as long as you need me to, and I'm going to do a Q&A. All right? So stick around. So you want to have those keywords in your name, in your About Me section, because when people go to Pinterest and they're searching, boom, 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 your account is being recommended as a potential resource for that person. And there are over 99,000 Google searches every single second. And did you know that your Pinterest account and that every single pin you create is indexing on Google? Have you ever gone to Google and typed in a question and maybe found someone's Pinterest account, maybe a recipe, maybe, I don't know, anything? I did that one time. My daughter's like, hey, can we make French macarons when we get home? And I was like, dude, I'm not a baker. I've never made French macarons in my life. I don't even know if I'm saying the word right. So we went to Google, we searched for the recipe, and the first thing that popped up is boom, someone's Pinterest pin. So I clicked on it, brought me right into her Pinterest account, and that brought me into her pin, right? But if I wanted the recipe, I had to click on the link attached to her pin. So what happened was it took me into her blog article where, guess what? Whether she's a network marketer, whether she's a traditional business, or whether she's an affiliate marketer, all of the links in her blog article linked back to something that got her paid. What? It's awesome. Okay. Once your profile is set up, you want to create what's called a board. Pinterest is set up by boards on your account. Now, I want you to think of Pinterest as your own store. It can be a big bougie like Macy's or Nordstrom, or it can be like a CVS or a convenience store. That's up to you. I'm here to support you, whatever you decide. But your board essentially is your store aisle. All right. So thinking of, like I said, Tony Health and Wellness, if he had a board for how to not eat, your calories over the Thanksgiving season, I'm just totally slaying it, aren't I? That would be one board. And people who want to come into the holiday season still conscientious of their health goals, of not stress eating, that's one aisle. And people are only going to walk down the aisles that are appropriate for them. So what does that mean? That means that you are always placed in front of the ideal people for your offering. If I'm over here trying to make garlic bread, I'm not going to walk down your health and wellness aisle telling me how to chill on my holiday calories, right? No. So you are repelling people who don't need you and you're inviting the ones who do. So your board, it's not quite your offering. We're going to get to that in the next step, which is actually number 4. And this is where you get to create your content. So the content is your offering. The content can be in the form of a video. It can be in the form of just a picture that's on your camera roll, or you can go into something like Canva. If you type Pinterest into Canva, It will give you a beautiful, beautiful template that you can create a nice, we call it aesthetic, right? Aesthetic means the look or the appearance, the vibe of something. You can have the Canva graphic, you can have the graphic from your phone or just a picture, or you can have a video. That, my friend, is where you want to speak to your ideal human who needs you. Talk to them about their pain, their problem, and their desire, not all in one piece of content, but this is where you get to splice it up. And then you're going to pin that into a relevant, appropriate board. Is this making sense? Yeah. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So if we think about this, when people look at, we're going to be coming into 2026 sooner rather than later. And a lot of people have set their intention and their New Year's resolution. Usually they want to improve their finances, improve relationships, lose some weight, right? You could create a board that is specific to what you offer, but you're leaning into the seasonal approach. So when people are searching, I want this outcome for the new year, you've got a board for that. And this is why I say it's your aisle. Then the content speaks to the pain, problem, or desire, and then points them, as you can see here in step 5, it points them right directly to your offer. So where's my friends that feel frustrated with Facebook? Because I'm with you. Legit, I'm with you. Right? Okay, cool. I'm not alone, right? Yeah, for real. So when you post a link on a Facebook post, people who know this still do it and still do it anyway and just stay frustrated. Facebook is a cash cow, my friend. So what happens is if we post a link that takes the user off of the Facebook platform, that really upsets the algorithm gods. And they say, hey, we're going to suppress your post. That way, if no one sees it, nobody can click on it. The system is working against you for business. So you have to get creative in your approach. You have to outsmart the algorithm. So what happens is we come to Pinterest where Pinterest says, hey, I want and need you to pin a link to every single one of your pins, regardless of whether it's a video or an image. That's called traffic, my friend. Traffic. Also, we talked a little bit earlier about the virtual spider web. I want you to know, and as I'm saying these tactics that pull into the bigger strategy, would you please let me know in the comment if these apply to you? So if you have a podcast or if you've been a guest on someone else's podcast, let me know. I'm going to go a little bit fast here. If you have a YouTube channel or you post videos on YouTube, let me know. Do you have an Instagram account that you're growing on? Okay, cool. Lots of podcasters, lots of guests. Yes to YouTube, yes to Instagram. I want you to not feel like, oh my gosh, we have just another thing with Pinterest on my plate. It's another thing to do. I want you to know that everything that you just said yes to is an asset for you. It's an asset. What do I mean? Well, if you look at these 5 steps right here, right? Yes, we've got the Pinterest account open. Great. We've optimized our profile based on keywords. We've created some boards. You can create your boards all throughout the year for new seasons, for new problems, right? It's graduation season. It's Mother's Day. It's Father's Day. It's 4th of July. It's Kwanzaa. It's Hanukkah. Good. Promote your stuff and talk to the people who are looking for that as you hop on the trends, but you don't have to work harder. See, we can connect your Instagram account to Pinterest now. And what that means is now every single time you post a reel or a post on Instagram, it shows up automatically on Pinterest. So bam, that was super passive. Can I get an easy button? I have a yes button.
Well, yes.
Yes, okay. So now when someone clicks on that pin, it outbounds them to your Instagram account. That, my friend, is how I grew my Instagram followers to over 20,000. And that's when I got approved as an Amazon influencer. See how this all connects? This is why I call this your virtual spider web. For those of you who said yes to YouTube, y'all know there's a share button on your public YouTube videos, right? Share. When you click share on both your pillar videos, that's your long form video, and your YouTube shorts, hit share, you're going to find YouTube, Pinterest as an icon, as an option. You can share your YouTube video right into Pinterest. Guess what that does? They can now watch your YouTube video right on the Pinterest platform, and that counts towards your YouTube analytics. Holy crap. Yep, we're talking about it. We're talking about it. What else can you pin? Facebook groups. Anyone here growing a Facebook group? Don't be like Joe. Don't get your Facebook group shut down. But you can pin outbound to your product, to your lead magnet, to your podcast episodes, to your website, to your blog, to your calendar link, like Summer, who had a $50,000 day, right? To all of your affiliate products, to your books, to your courses. You want me to keep going? I'm going to be out of breath. Let me take a sip of water. Whew, it is hot. Was that helpful? I'm not going until, okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I feed on your energy. Don't be boring. All right, so step one, we've determined your product, or you already had one, and you've opened a Pinterest account, or those of you who now know how, and if you have questions, stay till the end because I'm doing a Q&A. I will be here as long as you need me to. You've opened your business account, or you've at least converted your personal account to a business account. Now the fun stuff. Mwahaha. I'm a little bit of a nerd, so let's go. This is where you're going to pin that content that speaks to pains, problems, desires that your audience has, and point them to those products and services. So you see, let's all nerd out. I love that, Desi. So you see what's possible, right? Desi just got a customer from Pinterest for her cookie subscription box by offering a wait list. They got on the wait list. She announced it via email, I'm sure. I didn't ask her for the tactical pieces, but they bought, right? Summer sent people to her Calendly, her calendar link. She booked, she had two $25,000 sales for a 50K day. Joni, who's pinning her Amazon products, made 6 sales in the month of January. So this is what we get to do. You get to decide, what are all of the business assets that I have? An asset, when I say asset, I mean YouTube videos, Instagrams, podcast, right? All the things, blogs, everything is an asset. So does it work? Well, my girl Julie is here. She was just at my house recently for a retreat that I did. She got pushed out of a plane, y'all. Yeah, she did. She went skydiving. There she is. But when she found me, or right before she found me, she really was ready to give up. She was tired of social. She was tired of the hamster wheel. She was not getting results. Then she found my training, and now she has time freedom and she earns money passively online. If you look to this picture at the left, this is me right here. This is my 10-year-old daughter here, and this is Julie on the far side. And we were pinning in the truck from our hotspots on the way to Skydive East Tennessee. So Julie just yesterday sent me a text message at like 8 a.m. and she had a $900 sale passively from a cold market person by promoting Pinterest. Yep. Do you guys see my screen? Because now you're saying you can't see it, but I don't know why you can't. Yes, you do. Well, I don't know why. Barb, am I pinned? Maybe that's why they can't. I don't know. Everyone sees it. Okay. Thank you. I'm not sure why. So congratulations. I mean, can you guys imagine waking up and by 8 a.m. you had a $900 sale from a complete stranger? $900 sale. I'm not even selling you something for 900 bucks right now, right? I'd be in a great mood all day. And then Roxanne, She says, when I started working with Kim Ward 16 months ago, I was sitting at about 750,000 impressions on Pinterest. So she was already pinning. Fast forward to today. I'm now at 4.4 million impressions. Roxy, what is it now? I think you told me 4.6 or 4.8. So, an impression to you, that means how many times your content has been shown or seen on the Pinterest home screen. So, and I want you to understand how the algorithm works, right? So, Bill Reddy is the CEO of Pinterest. He came from Google. He was like, "Hey, we need to meet people where they're at." So the way that the algorithm works is when you search on Pinterest, you are only going to be shown similar things to what you're already searching for. Now that's great for the consumer because they're not seeing all this stuff on the FYP page, right? That should tell you as the marketer that, hey, when I create something, it's going to be shown to the exact right people. And that's what happened when she reached 4.4 million. She said 4.8 as of this morning. She now generates leads on autopilot, crafted passive income flows, right? So this is where affiliate marketing could potentially partner with what you're currently promoting. She's added over 125 new leads in just 1 month. Who's generating 125 leads a month right now from social? And then she started a blog that is getting hundreds of readings and growing her ecosystem. So, okay, here we go. If you want, you can absolutely take a screenshot of this. I did a lot of research. Pinterest is a visual search engine. It's not a social media platform. So if we look at the average lifespan of your post on Instagram, the average lifespan for an average marketer is less than 2 days. It's like a fart in a skillet, as they say here in Jamestown, Tennessee. Facebook, less than a day, less than a half a day. And did you know that Pinterest, for every single pin that you create, the average lifespan is 4 months? 4 months, and it doesn't die down, right? Just remember that seasons change, right? Susan just said, I still get sales from pins from 3 years ago. Seasons change, people evolve, people come and go. And as long as this earth is in rotation, there's always going to be people on this planet who need what you have. So your content is going to serve you years from now, even though the average lifespan is 4 months. So here, cool facts. I told you I'm a little bit of a nerd. There's 578 million monthly active users on Pinterest. In order to be considered active, they have to be logging into either the app or the desktop. Pinterest needs to see activity. They want their eyeballs on you, on your offers. 85% of people in the US have, or I'm talking pinners, not just all humans, but pinners, people on Pinterest, 85% of them, they have made a purchase from a brand they discovered on Pinterest. Would you like to be one of the brands that is discovered this year? Oh, yeah, baby. That's right. Heck yeah. And here you go. Sorry to all my TikTok influencers, but here's a fact. This is not my opinion. This comes from corporate. People on Pinterest spend, you ready for this? I'm glad you're sitting down. People on Pinterest spend 2 times more. That's more than 2 times the amount of money every single month on Pinterest than any other platform. More than double. Hello. Yes. Okay. There we go. So here's your roadmap to passive income. You've chosen your product, or you will choose your product. You create your Pinterest account. You're creating your content and pinning consistently. I say once a day is an absolute minimum, but it's average for people who are super busy. You have a full plate, there's things going on. But if you utilize the resources I've shared with you, like connecting your Instagram, like sharing your YouTube videos, you won't always have to feel like you're pushing content manually into the platform. You can batch your content. One of the things that I love about Pinterest is you can actually schedule your pin for 30 days out. So, what our team does for my business and for our done for you clients, we sit down at the beginning of each month and we pin the entire month out. And then you get to pin and you point people to your offer. Oh, love it. Yes, Katie, scheduling is my jam. So let me ask you a question, and you're not going to hurt my feelings. Have you gotten value so far? Oh, that's a relief. Good. I don't like to waste time. I told you. Okay. So before we get to all your questions, I promise you I'm going to stay. Do I have your permission to share something that might help you? Awesome. Thank you for that. I love to over deliver, so I've had to pace myself a bit. I've put together, this is the second time we're running this. The first time it was so successful and such a win for our participants. This is the Pin and Prosper 12-week coaching and accountability program. In this program, you're going to have your pro training lab. So, yes, you will gain the skills and the strategies to consistently attract leads and create high converting pins. Would you love that? Grow your Pinterest presence and make that a revenue generating machine. So, every single week, you're going to walk away with actionable steps that get results. They drive traffic, more leads equals more sales, right? I don't know why this thing won't work. Then we have the Prosperity Lounge. This is where you get to connect with like-minded entrepreneurs, just like in this room right now. You're going to get personalized support and access insider strategies. I have a direct line of communication with Pinterest corporate. I will help you always keep your Pinterest account and your business growth on track. This is truly where you get your questions answered, accountability happens, and momentum accelerates. Then every other week, we have live clarity calls. This is where you get direct access to me on a Zoom. You're going to ask every and all burning questions. You're going to overcome your blocks fast, and you are going to leave each session with clear, actionable steps, right? Oh my gosh, I'm not done. I'm going to give you the profit predictor. This is my virtual spider web. So you remember me saying we build on data, not emotion. So this is where I'm going to help you create your virtual spider web. I am going to personally help you connect every single dot between all of your assets, whether it's podcast, LinkedIn, Facebook groups, TikTok, Twitter, doesn't matter to me. That's X. I should change that to X. I'm not on X, so you can tell I'm an OG. But you're going to quickly see and not guess which strategies are driving your income. We're going to track your progress, we're going to spot opportunities, and we will predict future profits so that you can scale with confidence. Then I'm going to give you the revenue roadmap. I have never, ever publicly released these before. You are going to know exactly what to post and when to post it to get on those trends and to ride the wave into your seasonal trends in order to maximize your Pinterest strategy for consistent, that's the operative word, consistent leads and income. You saw my inbox, right? That's normal for me. It's normal for our clients. I want that to be the norm for you. So if you look at this, this is just one tiny piece of the revenue roadmap. There's so much here to help you. It's unbelievable. So the Pin and Prosper mentorship program You've got the Pro Training Lab, that's your training modules. You've got the Prosperity Lounge, where we all gather together. You've got your bi-weekly clarity calls, your profit predictor, your revenue roadmap, and let's face it, did you think that Joni, Summer, Roxy, Desi, Julie, all of our clients are not grateful for learning these passive income skills for life? That's priceless. So here's your number, $28.85. Seeing all of this, I want to ask you a serious question. Is this worth $2,800? We would be setting you up for your 2026 success, because everything we do on Pinterest takes 90 days, right? So worth it. I agree. I would have paid double. But you know how it works, don't you? I'm not asking you to invest $2,800. You've heard from Barb. You've seen our clients in the room. I am fully invested in you as long as you're invested in you. And we're doing this together as a group. I am going to help you walk confidently, not just through Q4, but beyond. And so you're looking at 6 payments of $150. So your total investment is $900. You can breathe. And we are offering a pay in full discount. Barbara's going to drop the link. Your pay in full discount today is only $795. You got to be kidding me, right? No, I'm not. Crazy. So I love glitter. I love sparkle. I have a fun action taker bonus. And for my male friends in the room, if pink glitter isn't your thing, I can guarantee you have a lady friend who would love this gift. So right now, for the first 20 of you who sign up and invest your time and your commitment into the Pin and Prosper Mentorship Program, I'm sending you this because I love it. Yes, it's different, Kim. Very different. All right. So, pinandprospermentorship.com. What I need from you now is to say yes to you. Say yes to your future and run, don't walk, to be one of those 20. For those of you friends who have questions, now is the time. So I'd like you to use the Q&A on the bottom of your screen. It's every 2 weeks for the installment fill. So we'll be working together for 12 weeks. You'll make your first payment today of $150, and then $150 is auto deducted every 2 weeks. So you're caught up by the end of our course. Great question. All right. And Barb, I'm not sure, but I'm seeing on my screen. Don't worry about it. I was just looking, Lisa. I'm like, I'm not seeing Q&A either. So I know, I don't know where it has gone. So it's okay. Between Barbara and I, we will watch the chat and feel free to type out your questions. I agree, Desi. This is the perfect time for Q4 because what a lot of people don't realize is it does take 90 days for your pins to rank and index on the Pinterest platform. So when you start working with us, we start Monday, October 6th. That's when this course begins, this mentorship program begins. We're actually setting you up for the start of your 2026. So that's really, really important because if you wait to start with us in 2026, we're already in the second quarter, right? So in January, we're already focused on March, on spring, on that kind of season. Do you advise opening a new Pinterest account if ours is years old with no activity? So, Olivia, that's a great question. Yeah, I would. There's no right or wrong answer. We could definitely go into your older account and just deep dive to look at what kind of keywords are you using? Are you talking to your audience the way they need you to? Right? Or as the way we as marketers tend to do it. And what we find is usually when we kind of shake the tree, revamp and re-optimize your account, we can resurrect it and continue on. So there's no right or wrong answer. That's totally your decision. Esther, do we meet each week or how does it work? So we're going to be all together in the lab, which is a Facebook community, and you'll also be getting emails from me. So every single Monday morning, I'm going to release a new training for you that you get to watch at your own time, at your own pace throughout the week. And then you're going to communicate with me in the group for the week. All right. So I'm going to give you the action steps with all of the profit predictor, all the things we talked about. And then our live sessions are every other Wednesday. So we actually start on Monday, October 6th. That's your first training. And we're going to get together Wednesday, October 8th for our first clarity call. That way I can help set the pace for you, get you going, and then we're going to meet every other week from there. Okay. So, yep. If YouTube is all over the place, do you help with straightening that up? Yes, I love helping with YouTube. We are going to help you in this lab really kind of tighten things up so that as we're using Pinterest, Snella, to drive traffic to your outbound places, that it's as optimized and effective and ready for that traffic. All right, so I hope that answers your question. Can you have multiple profiles if you have multiple businesses? So, what a great question. I love your questions, you guys. Yes, you can. So, the rule of thumb is you need per Pinterest account one email. So, you need multiple emails to have multiple Pinterest accounts. But if you have multiple businesses, then you probably have multiple email accounts. So, that shouldn't be a problem for you. Matt, AI generated content. Oh, this is such a good question, guys. Listen to this. AI generated content. Does Pinterest penalize you for posting it? What's their stance? Thank you for asking that. No, they do not. And as a matter of fact, right now we're seeing that the pins with the highest amount of click throughs are coming from an AI generated image. The AI images are actually producing a lot of clicks and outbound conversions. So it will not penalize you. Katie, I love your question. Does skincare for an MLM company work with Pinterest? Absolutely. And skincare is like, it oozes on Pinterest. If you were to go search things like anti-aging, collagen, all the things, you're going to find that it's closer to the 5 million monthly searches. So that's fantastic. One thing that I say to anyone in an MLM or network marketing company is that I want you to be thinking about the long game, right? And so this is kind of some next level coaching. Most people, we know, hey, Teresa, I see you're in the mentorship program. Welcome in. Congratulations. So happy to have you. And Thero, if I'm saying that correctly, welcome in. I'm so sorry. I'm seeing Mike Crow. Welcome in. Way to take the action, you guys. So when someone clicks on your network marketing or your MLM link, it's going to outbound them to your replicated website. And a lot of people have either like a culture shock with the sticker, like, oh, it's sticker shock, I should say. And they're like, I don't want to pay that. Not everybody will have that inkling, right? Some people will, some people won't. So what I would advise you to do is both pin to your product, but also think about the longevity of how can we bring this traffic into your ecosystem. Can we create YouTube videos talking about it and then linking it? It's a little warmer, it'll warm them up. Or can we create a simple lead magnet, which might be like, hey, my top 5 anti-aging skincare secrets that you can't Google. And then people would download that. And on that form, you would give them, hey, this is my recommended product to having that glow. Or, through your emails, you would talk to them about it. So I hope that makes sense. Sue, welcome into the mentorship program. Congratulations. I see you. Congratulations. Do we need to have our avatar ready, or will you help us with that? I will help you with that. This is a full immersive mentorship program. I am at your beck and call for 12 weeks. I put a lot of me into your growth so that you really do have these income skills for life, right? I do not want you to walk away being like, oh, that's another program that I just dropped $800 on. No. Okay, are the trainings all recorded so you can go back if you miss a meeting? Louise, absolutely. Absolutely. You guys will have lifetime access to this program, to the profit predictor, to the roadmap, the revenue roadmap, to every single training, to every single group call. It is yours for life. Katie, welcome in. Katie, you have earned one of our bedazzled notebooks. Congratulations. And so far, we're almost down to our 20. They're almost gone. Should I delete old boards and pins from my personal account? Yes, Anne. Definitely go through, give yourself a nice audit, delete what doesn't serve you or your business, and then you're going to re-optimize with your keywords, your content moving forward. Okay. I'm currently in a class and setting up my podcast. Is it possible to sign up and pay now, but get into the class in 4 months? So Melanie, I'm not sure that we're going to be offering this class again. I don't know. So this is a live group experience, October, November, and December to help you through Q4 into 2026. So I wish I could answer you, but there's no guarantee. But like I said, if you come in now, you will have lifetime access to everything. All right. Okay, Elise, I love the create a pin. It's fun. It's where to send the pin. I'm using a blog. After listening, I'm not sure I have enough offers in every blog. Oh, I love blogging, Elise. Barbara is on with us, and she recently worked with me. I mean, she's our team member, right? But I'm always going to pour into our team as much as I pour into our clients. And we just revamped her blog a little bit, and she had an $800 sale from her blog like a few weeks ago. So what I would do is I would want to look at your blog if you step into this program. Mentorship is mentorship. And like I said to Katie, I believe if you have a YouTube, an Instagram, a blog, I'm going to want to see those things so that I can make sure they're well optimized and that they're as effective as possible and ready for the traffic that Pinterest is going to bring. All right. Very cool. So Kim Wendy, I still say yes. I really do. I don't think we've had enough time to really sit down and get your business keyword optimized and thinking the bigger term, not just the horse training that you do, but also what kind of affiliate products does the equestrian community need? And obviously you have such a great, posture with your audience that they're going to trust you and they're going to want to come into you. So Phil, do you teach us how to get pins from pins to them buying from us? Yes. And, Phil, I do want to mention that a lot of people, maybe not a lot, but some, they hear my training and they think, oh yeah, Pinterest is just a straight up ATM machine. It's not. We still have to be very strategic about your offers, about how we're talking to people, about our consistency when we pin, and then what are we pulling them into, right? So I absolutely help, but I don't want you just in the mindset of, oh, I'm just, slaying these sales from the pins. It's straight up ATM season. Tony, my friend, welcome in. Congratulations for joining the mentorship program. Okay, since I don't have a product or service at this time, yet I feel that Pinterest is a tool to learn, I would love to get affiliate products. So, Lisa, I agree with you. Now's as good a time of any to learn this skill. And when you have the foundation of Pinterest and the way that I teach through the program, when you do have that alignment with the right product, wow, you're just going to come right out of the gate. And like I said, if affiliate marketing is something you're interested in, we can certainly work with you to see what are you most aligned with? What are you excited to share and offer to the world? And we could start with affiliate marketing. So either you land there, right? Like I mean, I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars in affiliate marketing, and it's a really great model. So we could help with that. Or you could learn the foundation and just wait until you have something that you're more aligned with. When did this class start today? It's 12 p.m. Eastern, Christine. Yep. And I will be sending out the recording. Absolutely. Does it make sense to start with Pinterest now? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Is Pinterest a good place to start to promote events, workshops, or is the delay in the indexing make it not effective? Satina, I hope I'm saying that right. And I love that you're thinking like that. We do work with a lot of celebrities, big influencers, and people who have events, and we start with an 8-month roadmap. So when Ray Higdon did his Faith Over Fear last year in Orlando, that was in late October. We started pinning for that in April. All right. So for those of you who have like a Black Friday special, an event, a workshop, something that ends, that's not evergreen. So it wouldn't be great for Pinterest unless you have a long roadmap. But Satina, what I will tell you is those who have, those people that we've worked with in the past and even currently, who do have an event or do have a workshop, we do run a low budget Pinterest ad to their program. So I don't know if you know Stacy and Nicole Domeray and her partner Stacy. We ran their ads for their last workshop, and we had a 98% conversion from their Pinterest ads. It was insane. It was so good. Sandy, can this help me with my travel business? Heck to the yes. Travel peaks around February. So this class really couldn't come at a better time for you, Sandy, and anyone else in travel. So yeah, you're going to see travel peak like the second week of February. And so I want to show you how travel quotes, right? Quotes are a huge thing on Pinterest, how that can drive people either to your travel website, to a blog, to a lead magnet, or to a call with you. So travel does very, very well on Pinterest. Yep. I'm excited that you guys are excited. I really, really am. Lynn, welcome into the mentorship program. I'm sorry that I'm not getting to congratulate all of you as you're stepping in. I'm just trying to honor your time in the room and pay attention to everyone who's made the decision to step in. Marka, I hope I'm saying that right. I get paid Monday the 29th. I will join. I just can't pay till then. So let me tell you a little secret. Right now, our opportunity for you to step in will close on Sunday, October 5th. We start October 6th. And when the clock starts, you cannot come into the room. So you have until October 5th. But you all know me. I love to over deliver. So I'm going to be spending time with you over the next week in the group, getting you going, answering your questions. And then we all kick off together on Monday, October 6th. Yeah. And you get that bedazzled notebook. Desi, you love that thing, right? I love it. Yeah. Colleen, I don't know why that happened, but this was 12 p.m. Eastern. So I am going to send out the recording. Yep. Can I join if I'm just starting Pinterest? I'm in network marketing with a hormone health product for women. Angel, yes, absolutely. A lot of things, menopause, hormones, female hormones, it all performs very, very well on Pinterest. And just remember what I said. Every time we pin, it's also indexing you in Google, right? So you're really starting to kind of infiltrate and dominate the search engine. So you are very much becoming a trusted advisor for those humans who are searching all the questions that I'm going to show you how to find in the program so that you can literally meet people where they're at. And when they find your content, whether it's a video or a pin or an image, they're like, oh, yeah, okay. Lisa, does Pinterest link to TikTok affiliate links? Concerned some folks might not be on TikTok. Funny enough, the people on Pinterest, they're so completely loyal to the Pinterest platform that if you were to go on, there's a little secret hidden compartment in Pinterest that I will be showing you all in the mentorship program. We can find the monthly search volume. So when people type words on Pinterest like TikTok, TikTok Reel, TikTok video, that is producing over 5 million monthly searches because we're nosy, right? We're nosy on Pinterest. We want to know what's going on TikTok without having to go over to TikTok. So if you have an affiliate, if you're a TikTok shop affiliate or you have a creator account, what I would have you do is download that TikTok video. We would re-upload it to Pinterest. And then the link that we put on your pin can either outbound to the affiliate product directly or outbound right to the TikTok video. So even though they're seeing it on Pinterest, when they go to your TikTok account, that's when they can click and buy whatever it is, the product that you're promoting. I'm getting a little raspy. Let me just take some water. Okay. Excuse me. If you don't have a YouTube or a business Instagram account, do I help set them up? If that is something that you wanted to do, yes, I would help you in this program, connect all of your dots and set that up. Darlene, you're very welcome for the recording. Esther, I have a wellness product. Could I get ideas for additional affiliate marketing opportunities? You mean now or in the program? Yeah, because, like I said, Amazon is a great program. They do pay pennies on the dollar, but what I appreciate about Amazon is that when someone clicks on your affiliate link, they're cookied to you for 24 hours. So anything that they buy on Amazon within that 24-hour window, you're getting all of the commission for. So as a health and wellness affiliate, if anyone here is, do you have books that you would recommend? Right? There's a lot of people in the room. I think Barb is Yeah, okay, thanks, Barb. Books, right? There's a lot of people here in this room who are authors. Well, I go to Amazon, I grab your book and I share that out because I want to edify you and help you. And I want to earn some income as an affiliate by promoting your book. So that's fun. And then again, there's so many options out there. If you've got a retailer that you like, you could certainly Google to see if they have an affiliate program. But I've been in the affiliate marketing space for 10 years, so I am very, very comfortable helping you inside of the program, finding those connections. Okay. I merged my business with personal. Where can I get instructions to unpin or move to another email? Yeah, Victoria, I'm not sure because you can't ever merge. I think, okay, so what you're saying is you converted. I don't know what you're saying. You can't merge accounts. That's impossible. What you can do is on your personal account, you can completely convert it to business. Otherwise, if you have a personal account and a business account, it's actually two different accounts. But what Pinterest allows you to do is toggle between the two. Lynn Yui, welcome in. I'm so glad to have you in the mentorship program. All right, let's see. Is Pinterest a good place to promote a wholesale membership that pays its members back just for being a member? Yeah, Olivia. So you have to keep in mind it's really about what are your humans searching the internet for, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Google, whether it's Pinterest, right? Those are all search engines. So I'm going to show you in the program exactly how to find word for word what your ideal customers, clients, and even potential business partners are searching for so that you know how to create videos and content that speaks to what they're searching and then pulls them into what you're selling, regardless of what it is, right? Phil, I need to charge up my card before I can make this fly. No problem. Do legal services do well on Pinterest? Scott, great question. I already have a client who is with a legal program, and yes, she does build a blog and then either points people from her blog directly to, and you don't have to go this in depth. I'm just sharing what she does, or she'll book her calendar link to talk to them to see. But she says, now you have done it. What did I do? Angel, awesome. Thanks so much. I will be coming in. I'm trying to keep up with you guys. I'm super excited. Just join the meeting. I have no idea why so many people are late. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this was 12 o'clock Eastern. I will be sending out the recording as soon as we're done here, Melanie. I'm really sorry for that. I haven't done anything with Pinterest in a few years, but I'm an herbalist. I don't even know how to say that second word, and I work with an MLM. Would this program be right for me? Christine, yeah, I mean, if you are excited to grow passive income, to connect your digital dots, to drive traffic into your ecosystem, into your offers, then Pinterest would be an offer, right? This mentorship program would be good. Esther, welcome in. I will tell you, Shirley, yes, this is going to work for someone that's not techie. You have me, you have my team for 12 weeks. We're going to help you. But I like that you're saying, would this program work for me? I'm going to tell you who this program is not for. It's not for someone who's already in another program or two. I don't need your energy in a way that's going to sabotage you. This is not for someone who is completely financially already stressed out and concerned about making the mortgage. It's not a right fit for you if that's the case. I don't care about the money. I care about the impact. Christine, when do we meet live for this program? So we start Monday, October 6th. Every single Monday, a new training is going to be uploaded into your community. And then we meet live together every other Wednesday, starting, I said the 8th earlier, it's actually the 15th, October 15th. So we start on the 6th, and then our first in-person meeting is October 15th. That was my bad. And the agenda is available to everyone who, you step into the mentorship. So will we be able to capitalize for Black Friday, or there's not enough time? So when it comes to Black Friday at this point, if you're not running ads or you're not leaning very, very heavy, Shannon, on seasonal trends, on seasonal keywords, it's not enough of a runway at this point for you to capitalize. So we would either want a small ad budget to run some Pinterest ads, or we definitely need to look at what are those seasonal keywords and trends that are going to get you found way faster than the 90-day runway. Yep. Kate, I struggle with technology and I take longer than the average bear. Will I be able to get help if I need it in the program? Absolutely. Barbara shared earlier that all I've got going on is a pretty hefty cancer journey with my dad. He's having surgery in 2 weeks, and I'm his primary caregiver. So as of right now, I'm not taking on any private clients. Every ounce of my energy through Q4 is going to be in this group right here. So you all have me at your attention, at your fingertips. Okay, that's how I commit when you invest your time and your resources to step in. You guys are asking some great questions, man. Whew. Louise, welcome into the mentorship program. Congratulations. I think we're out of our action taker bonuses, but that is a-okay. You are agreed that this program was worth the 2,800 before you saw what we were actually pricing it at. Colleen, if I switch to a business account, should I still include my personal name? I do. I do. But you could have it all keywords, or you could have it, your name and keywords. So if you were to look at my Pinterest account, it says Kim Ward, then affiliate marketing for beginners. And then I think it says something like digital marketing. So it's my name. So when people are searching, they know that it is my account. But also it's being recommended to people who are searching for affiliate marketing for beginners and things like that. Okay. Yep. Okay. My Pinterest handle is Kim Ward Online. HTTPS Pinterest.com Kim Ward
I put it
Online.
in there. I put it in
Oh,
I put it in
I should have
already.
known. You're amazing. Time of day on every other Wednesday. It is 1 p.m. Central. Christine, 2 o'clock Eastern, 1 p.m. Angel, thank you for your prayers. Once we're in the group, is there money needed after this initial payment? Gosh, no. I'm not a dirty marketer. Everything I do is upfront. So I won't be teaching you anything. I won't be asking you for money. This investment, if you do, it's the payment plan, it works out to $900. And if you do the pay in full, it's $795. End of story, right? There's nothing else to pay for. Okay, after we finish this video, we have this video here for life. Only the people who purchased the VIP access pass. So I am getting ready right now to send this recording out to everyone who registered. You will have this recording for 48 hours. So until Sunday night. Marka, you are so authentic and truly gifted. I signed up for this. Oh, thank you so much. I mean that. I really mean that. Congratulations, Marka. Welcome into the mentorship program. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to do what I do. Phil, okay, the course? Absolutely. Yep. So the course is yours for life. For life. Any other questions? All right, Susan, it is my pleasure. Listen, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to do what I love and to really help you connect your digital dots, build your ecosystem, drive traffic, and truly, I mean this, set yourself free the way that I have for my family. So God bless. I love you guys, and I hope to see you in the mentorship program. Bye for now.